Hi, how you guys doing today? Now, just to give you a quick reminder, I'm going now. I'm not saying it's necessarily a paid sponsor per se, but I want to give a big shout out to the people at Avocare for a couple of samples I've been passing out the other day with the Spark. So I appreciate y'all for doing that and helping to support the show a little bit tonight. Hi, Andy John Racing. Hello. Hey, Dallas Cowboy in Kentucky. How you doing? Hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day. Hope you ate some candy. That's the second biggest day of the year that candies. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know this. Outside of Halloween, Valentine's Day is the second most consumed day of candy in the United States, and the second or third most purchase of candy in one day in the United States all year, outside of Halloween and maybe Christmas. Well, just before Christmas. I didn't see much of the duel watching on my phone, especially for YouTube. But it was hard because the copyright strike, nobody really had the race per se, so I can't really speak on it. And I'll be honest with you, but I thank you for the like, by the way. But I did just saw a notification before I came on a minute ago that Parker Crittenden made it 500. So in that respect, I'm happy. So nice to see a little bit of an underdog made the 500. So that's cool. So did anybody know who won Duo 1 tonight? Yeah, I'm ready for Chase A too. Because I'm part of a fantasy league. So if I miss it tonight, and I hope they post it on YouTube tomorrow, I'll probably have to rewatch it from scratch tomorrow night. So this is not gonna be a very long episode as far as timing, because I know tonight ain't because of the duels or whatever. And I am gonna do something tonight for Valentine's, even though I'm alone and single. Yeah, I'll put the thumbs down for that. Low 188 and 9. Oh, that's for the second duel. Yes. I think I have both. Oh, actually, I'm gonna tell you who's in my fantasy league. Okay, anybody's coming on? Is this your first time? Ryan Truex mixed up. Lennox had to beat Kregerman for Ryan to get in. Oh, Harvick won. Okay, I'll make a note of that later. Now for my fantasy league team for Daytona, I'm in a little league that I run. I have Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Austin Dillon, and Daniel Suarez. And only Suarez was in the first duel. So I have to wait to pretty much find out all the results. But if you like my Kevin Harvick winning, then I'm going to have to wait to confirm. But remember the new rule with the post-race inspection. So we probably won't know officially till about midnight tonight if that result holds still. But if it's true, then okay, I'll live with that. Looks like the new Mustang ain't no joke this year. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, I'm sorry. Hello, I forgot to do my normal introduction because I came on quickly because I just got home from work not too long ago. My name's Rasheen, Reverend Rasheen Stewart. I'm 39, going on to 40. Soon I'll be 40 in the end of May. Yeah, I'm getting old. Don't make fun of me. I am getting old. I'm in Orlando, Florida. I've been a big fan of NASCAR. I've been a fan of NASCAR since 1985. Now, here's my trivia question. We want to talk about the Daytona 500. That was the first Daytona 500 I saw, and that's the day I actually fell in love with NASCAR. No cheating. I know y'all going to Google the answer. But who won the 1985 Daytona 500? I'll give you a clue. He drove a red car. That's all I'm going to tell you. He drove a red car, and somebody famous son is in the duels now. So let's see if y'all can figure out those clues. Famous son in the duels, and he drove a red car. If I give away this clue, y'all gonna know who it is. Yes, correct. Bill Elliott. Congratulations. I'm gonna give you the other clue. The other guy is driving the same number as his dad. So that would have been the dead giveaway. Actually, that would have actually been more of a dead giveaway. I can't believe I'm on the pick watching this movie tonight, but since it's Valentine's Day, very good. Number 9 Coolest 4, very good. Well, someone knows in NASCAR history. Man, how old are you anyway? Who is this person? How old are you anyway? Whoever got that answer, I want to know how old this person is. I'm going to be 40, and I actually remember watching that race. So, um, if not, this one should be on Sony Crackle, if I remember correctly. 13, and you know about? Have you watched the race on YouTube before? No, you gotta be. He's like, he probably watched it on YouTube. Yeah. What's that? What? And I heard there's a rumor going around. I don't know how true it is. Damn, I could be able to be this kid's father. That's kind of scary. Oh, you should. You watched it. It was very competitive. It was like one of the 3 or 4 fastest they took. Now, the time it was second fastest until the 98 500. So I think it ended up being the 3rd fastest 500 ever. But I think you'll like it. And yes, just in case y'all want to know what movie I'm going to be watching tonight, I'm just getting it ready. I'm going to be watching Sleepers in Seattle. Probably arguably the most famous Valentine's movie of all time. Not saying necessarily set on Valentine's Day, but a lot of people, hopeless romantics, watch this movie for inspiration. So, yeah, you young people don't understand. Y'all too young for that. So I'm seeing that Harvick won. Truex is out. Mr. Daddy. That's funny. I like that. That's cool. So that means Ryan Truex. I thought it has to be the 2 slowest guys. So they're knocking out 1 per duel. Or is it still the 2 slowest overall in speed? Reddick should be in on speed, or you probably had the last charter from last year. So someone get back to me on that. I thought it was, but at least I remember the way they're doing it. Oh, it's 1 per duel. So if you're the last guy in the duel, you're out. So who's on the next one? Who's up for elimination? I know Brendan Gaughan is one. I want to say the 00 car, but I'm not sure. I think he's 1 to 3, and I don't remember the other one. It was Gase gone, and it was somebody else that's supposed to be up for elimination. Next one. Someone let me know in the comments, and I will. Because I like Brendan Gaughan. I would like to see him in. If it is Joey Gase, I think he probably could get in. At least I like the paint job. Oh, yes, he's in on qualifying. Okay, that's what I thought. I know at least 2 of them had to get on speed, so that's good. I think Tyler Reddick can have a couple race scheduled this year with that 31. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets in full time next year. I will not be surprised. Now, I'm not saying he's going to win the Xfinity title. I think he'll be one of the favorites because he didn't win it last year. He's in a really good team. I think he took over the equipment of the Matt Tiff car, I think, if I read it right. Or he took over the Daniel Hemrick car. One of those 2 he took over. I'm not totally sure which one he took over per se. I think RCL will still have 2, but I know Reddick's in 1 of the 2 cars. I don't know who's in the second. I'll have to find out about tomorrow when I see the entry list. And I also heard Natalie Decker did good in practice for the truck race, so they protected her to make the race on speed. So we'll hope she does good tomorrow. So, looks like the Mustang has 1 win. The Chevy Camaro has 1. We'll see what happens in the second duel. I hope Chase Elliott wins or Alex Bowman, because those 2 that got in my fantasy league. I need 1 of them to win. I'm thinking Super, the new car for the Xfinity Series. If that goes well this year, do not be surprised if that car comes in the Cup next year, because you starting to see all the muscle cars coming. You got the Camaro. You got the Mustang. Don't be surprised in 2020 if the Super comes in. That's going to probably be my prediction, or maybe 2021 with the new Gen 7 body at the latest. But no later in 2021, that Super's coming in. And I think Dodge is going to be coming to NASCAR by 2021. Don't be surprised if that's going to be a Challenger. Now, it might be the Charger, but I'm hearing talks that the Challenger wants in. That Dodge is going to bring back the Challenger. And that would be cool. Now you're going to have street cars, like the Mustang, the Camaro, the Challenger, the Super. Now you're going to bring younger crowds, and you're going to bring the younger generation. Like this guy's 13. You got another guy, I think he's like 15, 16, watches the show. You're going to have that next generation of, the second half. Someone, I just saw a video that something like Jimmy Johnson led Kyle Busch. I might have to. I don't know if that's true. And I just got a notification on my phone that Jimmy Johnson led Kyle Busch. I'm gonna have to look at that tonight before I go to bed. I just saw that on the YouTube channel that someone just put a video up to say that Jimmy supposedly led Kyle Busch in the duels, but I'll have to watch it. Oh, he did spin him. Yeah, that's two for this week. Man, Jimmy Johnson's getting a little savage. Hold on. I just saw Casey Mears. Hold on. I just saw Casey Mears comment. Casey Mears, Brandon Gaughan, and Joey Gase. Casey Mears is kind of like in a somewhat RCR car. Knows Humane Racing, but I think they get the equipment from RCR because of Ty Dillon. So that's in essence like a fourth or fifth RCR car on the track. So now that's going to change. Well, with Brandon Gaughan, because he still does some stuff with RCR with testing and development. So it's kind of like an underground 6 car. So I'm thinking it's going to be Gaughan and Mears are going to be the two going on to the 500, and the one to go home will probably be Joey Gase. You know, I would like to see the underdog get in, but I think it's going to be Casey Mears and Brandon Gaughan's going to make the 500. Now, speaking about Daytona, now I did say in my last video, on my last live, I'm going to make all my predictions. It's going to be a little hard to do with the Xfinity. I don't know everybody's going to be in, but I think I know enough I can get away with it. So in the truck series, you know, I'm going to say this. Natalie Decker will get a top 10. I'll say 9th or 10th for her. Oh, Gaughan still does a few races for Xfinity in the free. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah. I would like to see that. Probably most on the road courses. Probably, I think he'll be doing most of the road courses. But even so, that'd be cool. I like Brandon Gaughan. Good to see him do something, still do something here and there. I predict Natalie Decker will get 9th or 10th in the truck race. I think that'll be a good solid finish for her because I think she has a couple of races in that truck this year. She did good with the Arkansas. She was top 5, top 10 all race. So she finished like 6th or 7th. So a good run with her. So I keep that going. She'll keep that momentum going. I think top 10 for her will be solid. And I saw Johnny Sawyer signed with Ford Sports, so that's cool. I can go with Marvin because he's in the GMS car, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of an upset, just a small upset, and I'll just say a small upset. I'm gonna go with Matt Clapton to win the truck race. He's been close. He should have won in 2017 before he got flipped upside down. So I think in my opinion, I think he'll win the truck race. Now in the Xfinity, that could be really wide open. It depends if any Cup guys are in. I've heard Chase Elliott might be in the 88 car. I don't know, I think one of the Cup drivers is in the 22 or the 12 in the Xfinity. I'll have to double check that. But you know, JR Motorsports, you know, Pansy's gonna be up there. I can go with Argyle. That's gonna be a good solid pick. I think he'll be top 5. That'll be solid. That'll be a safe pick. Now, I can go with Noah Grashkin because that 9 car is usually pretty good at Daytona. I'm not just saying because I'm a Chase Elliott fan, but that 9 car seemed like the last couple of years on those play tracks have been done really, really well. I hate to pick a Toyota, but I like the Super. I don't think they're going to win it at Daytona, but I have a feeling that Toyota is going to win the title this year in the Xfinity. I'm going to go with Chris Bevell to win the truck. Xfinity. When I'm saying truck, I'm an Xfinity series. And for the truck, I'll probably go with Moffitt to go back-to-back titles. Now, as far as the Xfinity, I will go with... No, I can't go with Annette. I would love to go with the 88 car at Daytona. It'd be so cool as hell they win at Daytona. That'll be kind of ironic justice for Dale Jr. I'm gonna go with Tyler Reddick to win 2 in a row. I think RCO has a lot to prove that, they could almost won last year with what's his name? Daniel Hamrick. I don't think that's a fluke accident. That team's very consistent. They don't make a lot of mistakes. I think they're gonna be very solid if they have two cars, I think both of them will be in again this year. So I'm gonna go with Tyron Reddick to win 2 in a row at Daytona, and I say Christopher Bell wins the title in Xfinity this year. Now for the Cup. Now I don't know. Ooh, as much as I love Chase Elliott, and as much as I would love him to win Daytona, I have him to win next year's Daytona 500. I think next year he'll be 2020 be his year. I think he'll be top 10. Alex Bowman probably a top 10. Jimmy Johnson probably like top 12. William Byron. I think all 4 Hendrick cars will be in the top 12 or 13 at the end of the race. But to win the Daytona 500, I'm gonna go look. I'm not gonna. It's not really out of bounds, out of the groove. No pun intended. Eric Estab. I'm gonna go with Kyle Busch. Fuck it. He's having like to be cribbing of Tony Stewart in the deal on her bad luck of the last 10, 15 years. He's come close on several occasions. He has good cars, but the last couple it's been tire problems or some fluke thing. Like 2016 was his best finish in a while. I think he's hungry. He's trying to show people, man, I should have been the one who won the title last year. Hi, Alexis. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. I'm going to go with Kyle Busch to win the Daytona 500 and to win the championship this year. I'm going with the kid from Dawsonville, Chase Elliott. 3 wins, maybe 4. I'll go with 4 because I think he could win Homestead, but I think this will be the first time. No, I'm going to go with 3 wins, but he'll win the title. I think this will be the first time since the championship 4 format, the winner of the title of the Cup Series will not be the winner of the race. I think Chase Elliott will be a top 5 at Homestead, and I think he'll be good enough to win the title. I think Kyle Larson would win at Homestead just to finally get that monkey off his back. But not only Chase Elliott be the most popular driver this year, the new face of NASCAR, he will be the Cup champion. That's my pick for the Cup champion. So, in case you just missed it, Brett Moffitt to win the title in the Truck Series, Christopher Bell in the Xfinity Series to win the title, and Chase Elliott to win the Cup title. Okay, let me know what y'all think about that. Just announced Extreme Hold on, I just missed it. What was it? Extreme Concept will sponsor 24 races in Xfinity Series. JR sponsoring Jeffrey Erner, Brandon Jones, and was that Kyle Busch? So Kyle Busch will have that sponsor? I thought he was like Nas or Monster or something. I didn't know he had that sponsor. Oh, yes, it was Kyle. Oh, okay. So was that an 18 car, or is that going to be a different number? I know Jet Miller's going to be 18. I know sometimes Kyle Busch will drive like 54 or some other number, but I don't know if he'll be doing the 18 or not this year. So y'all let me know that's going to be 18 and 19. Oh, okay. So it'll be 2 different cars. Okay. I think Kyle Busch, is he going to do any races in the 54 in Xfinity? I'm not sure, but I heard rumors that he's going to do a couple races in Xfinity that the 54 is coming, but I'm not sure that he's going to drive it. So, like I said, it's just a rumor. It's not been confirmed. He don't think so, but you never know with Kyle Busch. I think but here's my thinking as well. Hopefully, by 2021, JR Motorsports will be in the Cup Series. Junior's been so good with the Xfinity program. I think it'll be about today. Hold on, I just got a text. Give me a second. So I think JR Motorsports is coming to Cup by 2021. That's just my opinion. I know he can't bring the 8 car, but I have a feeling maybe the 5 car, like a Hendrick number 5 or something, will come back, and maybe Junior will bring that to the series. Now, I don't know with who yet. Maybe with Gregson, I don't know, unless he's going to take over the 48. Unless Fernando Alonso wants to drive in NASCAR by 2021, then maybe I could see maybe Glaskin taking over the 48, and maybe a collaboration effort. Oh, no, 58 for Kyle Busch, 18 for 7 races. But I think JR Motorsports could do a collaboration with Hendrick and put Alonso in the number 5 car through JR Motorsports with Hendrick, engines, chassis, and stuff in 2021. I could see that happening. That could be a real good combination. But let me know in the chat section and in the comments later when y'all watch this video. So, like I said, I'm not going to be too long because, like I said, I'm trying to watch Sleepless in Seattle tonight before I go to bed. I got to call my spiritual mom in the field. She's in California. It'll be 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. over there. I'm trying to catch her before she goes to bed a little early at night in California time. So, I want to thank you guys for joining me for this special Valentine's Day because I did red. So, I will be back for the Stewy Report Sunday. Will be episode 21. I can't believe we're now at 21 episodes this week. That's crazy. And since we started in October, we're now at 21 episodes. That's pretty good. I mean, that's a blessing right there. And it shows you guys still want this. So you guys who've been watching, spread the word. I'll mention on my social media, so don't get me wrong. But y'all help me do the part. Spread the word out and let them know. So I'll say right now, it'll be at 10 o'clock Eastern that night. Because I would do it earlier, but in case the kid, I might hang out with a couple people watch the 500. We might go do something afterwards at Dave and Buster's for a little bit. So, I said not 2019, I said 2021. I'm talking about Alonso coming to the Cup stage and bringing the 5 with him with JR Motorsports. And maybe he made that a Cup team. That's my thinking. Maybe I said it a little fat, I apologize. That's what I'm thinking. If Alonso, after the swap, loves that Cup car, and Jimmy Johnson's encouraging to get in, do not be surprised if that happens. And also, I'll give you one more prediction. It may not be too far-fetched either. Lewis Hamilton, the Formula One driver, is very good friends with Tony Stewart. Especially that seat swap back in 2011 at Watkins Glen. There have been talks for a while, especially the last few years, been ramping up that if assuming he wins this year, next year, he'll tie Schumacher with 7 titles and most likely have the most wins ever in F1. He has nothing else to prove. And there's been talks behind the scenes that Tony Stewart might want him in a Cup car and maybe in a 44 car. Unless they want to buy him from PJ. Oh, okay. That could be possible. We you never know what could happen. I think it could be a possibility that 44 car, a number 44, could come, with Lewis Hamilton, Stewart Haas by 2021. We don't know how much longer Kevin Harvick's going to go. Maybe a couple, 3-4 years. I would say 2 to 4 years left. Kurt Boyd probably got 2 to 4 years left. We know Cole Custer is going to be one of the heir apparent to one of them rides. Daniel Shore has his little bit on a short leash. No pun intended. I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way, but some of you guys already know he's on a short leash. And Eric Armel is still kind of young. So Eric Armel is probably the only really young one up in Suarez can probably have some time to really do something. Well, Suarez probably has this year, maybe next year at most, to prove that he belongs in Cup. Because Cole Custer's coming. Maybe even a 00 or 51 car with Stewart Haas Racing. So my thinking is at some point in the next couple, 3 years, who is going to be the odd man out if Lewis Hamilton, I'm just saying if Lewis Hamilton decides to come to NASCAR. He'll be in the early 30s, close to mid-30s. I still get 5 to 7 good years. Like I said, how much longer Harvick wants to go? How much longer Boyer you think can go? We know Harvick's a lock for the Hall of Fame. Now, here's the other question before I leave in a few minutes. I don't know why Boyer will come back, but maybe he wants to boom on low courses and maybe just for Indianapolis. You can see that happening. we'll see. Maybe Scott Dixon is starting to look at other options other than IndyCar after his career's over, coming up in the next couple of years. So there are some IndyCar drivers that think about maybe coming to stock cars again. So you never know. We'll see what happens. If Kurt Busch is going to do the double this year, I haven't heard him announce it yet, but I have a feeling that double's coming. The Indy 500 Coke 600 double's coming. I have a feeling that's going to be announced real soon, that they're going to get that worked out. So you guys, I want to hope everybody has a good night. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. Tentatively, I will be back on the Stewy Reports this coming Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. We'll talk about everything that happened in the Daytona 500. I won't be able to watch all of it because I'll be working some of the Daytona 500 while I'm sign holder. I might be able to listen to it, but I won't be able to watch it until at least about 4:15 in the afternoon. So probably almost half the race, I'll be gone. He sees that as soon as I make the prayer, I bet he's at the. That's that. That's possible. We'll discuss that more on Sunday. All right, so again, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 Pacific. Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central, 7 Pacific. Stewy Report, special edition, Daytona 500 recap edition. We'll talk about all three series that weekend. We'll talk about my thoughts of the 500 as much as what I can watch. And we'll go for that. And I'll let you know how my fantasy league team did in comparison. So one more time, in case you missed it earlier, here's my fantasy league team for Sunday. Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, let me see, hold on. Austin Dillon and Daniel Suarez. Those are my choices. Okay. So with that being said, and everything you do it in love has support. Today is a day of love. First Corinthians 16:14. One more time. Stewy Reports, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Daytona 500 recap. Live, and I'll do a special few minute video post this week on my thoughts of the Daytona 500 and a couple of things I think NASCAR should do for future, like tracks they should go to and stuff. My personal opinion on that. That video is coming out this week, probably midweek, but it will come out this week. And one more thing, y'all pray for us tomorrow because I'm going back to a job tomorrow. We'll be 500 away from a special team dinner. I know Golden Crowd doesn't sound like woo, but at least it's better than nothing. So hopefully, yes, and hopefully that will be the case. Well, we need like $500-$600 in sales, so we usually get that in the first hour or two. So it'll be a shortened day Friday. We'll just pray that we get over by lunchtime and get it over with. Okay. You guys have a good night. I gotta get ready to call my spiritual mom and then watch Sleepless in Seattle. So I love you guys. God bless America. God bless the troops. God bless NASCAR. And God bless you guys. God bless your family. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day. Love you guys. See you Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Special Stewy Reports. Daytona 500 Recap Edition. Until then, bye.